Hello and welcome to WITM episode 2 of season 5. As Andrew Spudstrong is going to be making his WITM season 5 debut again, or rather tagging with the man he spent all of WITM season 4 battling back and forth for the Cruiserweight Championship, Nese Dorado. Should be very interesting. They'll be taking on the team of Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese. It's our Wednesday night 205 Live and NXT stream. That will be just the first of two matchups if AI Master is in action. Let's go ahead and get our first match loading up.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know.
Alright, so as I said before,
we have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster
today. I didn't even know until I went through the final statistics of WITM Season 4. No man besides Nese Dorado and Andrew held the Cruiserweight title in WITM Season 4. The title went back and forth about 3 or 4 different times between Nese Dorado and Andrew, and they have had an incredible rivalry over the Cruiserweight Championship. But tonight, for the first time ever, they will be not rivals, but tag team partners, as they take on the team of Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese. They do have mutual respect for each other, but will they be able to coexist tonight as longtime rivals? So they will, of course, be accompanied by Andrew's girlfriend and manager, Bailey, against the already established tag team and friends, Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese. Andrew Spudstrong makes his WITM Season 5 debut, tagging with his Season 4 rival. Let's get our first match of the night underway.
Introducing first, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 204 pounds, Buddy Murphy.
And of course, quick thank you to everybody watching tonight for spending part of your Halloween with us.
And I can see that Saxton got dressed up for the occasion. I didn't realize they made nerd costumes.
Premier athlete has arrived.
Byron, get ready to count abs. You might need to take your shoes off.
Come over here. Come here, I want to show you something. This right here. This is why I'm a premier athlete. And let me show you something else. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 reasons why I'm the premier athlete. 8 reasons why I'm better than each and every one of you.
And his partner, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds, the premier athlete,
I'm as impressed as the next guy when it comes to Tony Nese's incredible physique, but do you think maybe he's a little too obsessed with his aesthetic appearance?
I don't know, if I had an 8-pack, I'd show everybody.
A man who says he moves like a cruiserweight, but hits like a heavyweight.
One of the most explosive superstars in the Cruiserweight division. The future is incredibly bright for Tony Nese.
Hey, it's a Lucha House Party.
Yeah, we're all invited.
And their opponents, first, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Nese Dorado.
The former middle school math teacher turned a WWE superstar.
Part of a pretty exciting group, 205 Live.
Talking about the loser house party?
Indeed.
It's called Lucha House Party.
Pretty cool mask. Saxton, you're telling me this guy used to teach other people math?
Yes?
Then why does he still use a litter box?
You have some nerve.
Superstars are excited to be able to compete tonight on Halloween. Would you stop, Cole? Do you really think these superstars care about a silly holiday like Halloween? The only thing they care about is winning a match.
There's the bell. This match is underway.
Here we go,
It's
folks,
going to be Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese, or rather, sorry, Buddy Murphy kicking off for the team of Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese, the already established tag team. The friendly rivals Lince Dorado and Andrew Spudstrong, the unofficial tag team, will be started off by the Cruiserweight champion, Lince Dorado. Can Andrew and Dorado, men who have respect for each other but have been rivals for the entirety of WITM Season 4, be able to coexist as tag team partners tonight? 205 Live General Manager Drake Maverick
His kick connects.
has already announced that a #1 contender singles match will take place next week. So should Andrew be able to end the night as at least a #2 contender to his tag team partner tonight's Cruiserweight title, Andrew will be part of that #1 contenders match on 205 Live next week. Andrew tagged in early. Here comes Tony Nese for the team of Nese and Murphy. Tony Nese plunging Andrew on that top rope.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this,
And again, Tony Nese showing off that impressive power he has despite his size. Andrew regrouping on the outside. Outrips Nese into the corner. Here comes Lince Dorado. Andrew and Dorado seem to be working
Right in the
pretty well together as a team so far. Not sure why the crowd is moving so quickly, but
the rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to be happy about what the polls revealed this week.
Clearly on a mission here.
it's weird how long the crowd is going so hot, but anyway. Dorado shoved into the ropes by Nese. Dorado fights it off with a series of elbow strikes.
Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings. As Byron was saying, I can tell you that there were many superstars in the locker room earlier today.
Dorado too
pleased. Well, there's only one way to fix that, and that's to go out there and win. There's no use walking around with a boo-boo face. That'll get you nowhere.
And Buddy Murphy now tagged in tags for the team of Murphy and Nese. This would be a big victory for them as well, of course, being able to win a match that involves the Cruiserweight champion
when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar ranking.
Nese and Murphy with a clothesline that sends Dorado into a position. Here goes Murphy.
We're witnessing
the real-life Cruiserweight champion going after WITM
severe.
Murphy is reversed by Dorado.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over the superstar's ranking for. He's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well deserved.
I completely agree, Michael. I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
Forces Murphy into a position. There's a kick to the back. Stomp to the chest.
Oh man, right to the arm.
I really don't get why the crowd.
He's starting to
basically every move that happens, especially when Aichner
the slouch guys.
When you talk about great tag teams,
supposed to be the
all
faces
the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're
Murphy forces Andrew closer to his team.
Travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Goes all the way to avoid the stomp. Irish up into the corner. And Nese is able to
tag team competition dates
another
all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent. If it's Raw or SmackDown Live.
Andrew versus with an elbow. Now they lock up.
And act
and it's going to be Andrew forcing.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that
Andrew slams the ankle of Nese into the canvas, now into his knees.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment.
And Andrew with a huge clothesline and bulldog is going to bust open
Anderson and Blake.
The heart attack gets to his feet and reverses.
The rocker dropper from the Rockers or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017. He's looking at it. Dark matter. He's really
flatline connects, perfect position, center ring. Does he secure a victory for his team? No, Murphy breaks it up at 2.
No way, good goal! Inverted Frankensteiner!
So now Trip into
lethal clothesline.
You got to think about using the finisher here.
Andrew goes for cover.
What is keeping this competitor going?
And with all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Not sure how much more Nese can take.
This is not where
a series of elbows to the blade head of Nese. Murphy out of play right now. Good opportunity for Andrew to secure a win for his team.
He'll be fine. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got
and Andrew and Dorado seem to be working well as a team.
For no reason.
So far in this matchup, champion Dorado.
Believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1990.
Launching Nese.
Remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to him.
Reversal. Now looking for a power bomb.
Oh, I think this
and
man
it connects.
Looks like he's starting to tire.
Nese attack and Murphy. Can he get
his nickname of the premier athlete since joining 205 Live? He's not only racked up some big wins, he's also maintaining the best physique in WWE.
A little bit there, but anyways, Dorado back to his ring. Run by Dorado. Dorado's getting fired up. Murphy's looking for the tag. Dorado won't allow it.
Michael, you mentioned Nese's physique, and trust this here. It's not easy to stay in shape on the road, but Nese somehow does it.
He reminds us every Lindsay Dorado may have it.
glitches going on in this match. The movement speed seems to be like almost 205 Live, where high flying, but the match
he's inflicting some serious pain here.
He's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Dorado goes for cover.
Rolling now.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
Dorado with using the top rope as a weapon, forces Nese to his feet. Trip into his team's
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. Given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. And then so damaging.
DT by Dorado, stomp to the earth. Drags Nese closer to center line.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems.
And
that's a smart move.
Launches
hit the finisher.
Now Dorado wants to take flight again.
May have it.
And it connects, but Nese, or no, it doesn't. Nese puts up the knees. Great reversal there by Tony Nese.
I don't think there are two teams
and
that rather
with
see square off
Nese on the aprons,
right
Dorado's going to bring in Andrew Spudge.
Incoming!
Punches Nese off the apron.
Anytime a superstar sees an
And
opening for
Andrew
their
will
finisher,
join
they
him
got
on
to
the
take it, as
outside.
Byron was saying.
Forces
Elongating
Nese
the match
up.
not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also
by
running the risk
Nese.
of injury
Drop
anytime
kick
you're in the
by
ring
Nese.
longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Andrew with a reversal. Now a series of kicks to the legs of Tony Nese. Now Andrew forces Nese back into the ring, but not before an elbow straight to that bloody head of Nese. Now Andrew makes his way back to the ring, forces Nese up. Rolling knee bar locked in.
Well, there it is.
Game
In his
set,
team's
match.
corner. Nese taps out immediately, and Andrew secures victory for his team. Rivals Andrew Spudstrong and Lince Dorado work together well, and
These guys
Andrew's
were
gonna
awesome.
secure
Let's
the
take another
victory
look.
for his team.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, Dorado and Andrew.
Another exciting tag team match in the books.
That is what I like to call a statement win, Michael.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Halloween evening.
All right. Normally rivals, but tonight tag team partners, and Dorado and Andrew make a good team by defeating the established tag team of Nese and Murphy. But now Andrew turns his focus back to hopefully get the next title opportunity against Lince Dorado. Did Andrew do enough tonight to rise to at least number 2 in the rankings and get himself into that number 1 contender singles match next week? Let's find out and do our rankings update. Oh, the WWE logo. Loading screen is much quicker this year. That's good. Alright, Mustafa Ali defeated TJP. TJP falls to number 3. It looks like Andrew will be in that number 1 contenders match next week. Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar defeated Akira Tozawa and Brian Kendrick. Alexander moves up to number 16. Dar moves up to number 7. Tozawa moves up to number 3. And, Tozawa falls. He lost. I don't know why I moved him up. Tozawa falls to number 5. And Kendrick falls to number 13. Lio Rush and Mike Kanellis defeated Grand Metalik and Kalisto. Lio Rush moves up to number 11. Mike Kanellis moves up to number 14. Grand Metalik and Kalisto each fall. Kalisto to number 11. Metalik to number 9. And the rankings for the Cruiserweight division. The champion, Lince Dorado. The number 1 contender, Mustafa Ali. And the number 2 contender, Andrew Spudstrong. That means next week on 205 Live, it is confirmed. It will be a singles match, Mustafa Ali versus Andrew Spudstrong. Next week on 205 Live, the winner will be the official number 1 contender to Lince Dorado's Cruiserweight Championship and will face him next time Lince Dorado puts the title on the line. I'm guessing that will be at Crown Jewel on November 2nd. Number 3, TJP. Number 4, Drew Gulak. Number 5, Akira Tozawa. Number 6, Arya Davari. Number 7, Noam Dar. Number 8, Hideo Itami. Number 9, Lio Rush. Number 10, Grand Metalik. Number 11, Kalisto. Number 12, Buddy Murphy. Number 13, Brian Kendrick. Number 14, Mike Kanellis. Number 15, Jack Gallagher. Number 16, Cedric Alexander. And number 17, Tony Nese. Now we move on to NXT. Will we see the NXT North American Champion, Aichner, make his Season 5 debut? And he's pictured there in the start show, so it looks like he will be in action. And it's going to be a Fatal 4-Way match. We still have a 1% chance of Fatal 4-Way matches happening if it is the main event. And we will have a Fatal 4-Way. It's going to be Aichner taking on 3 of the contenders to his NXT North American Championship. Kona Reeves, Fabian Aichner, and Keith Lee in Fatal 4-Way action. Let's get this show started.
And we're starting this card off with some fireworks. Let's do this.
Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
Just let me get the music ready for that matchup. And it looks like Keith Lee's theme is not available on Spotify yet. So I'll have to probably go to YouTube for that. So just bear with me a moment. No, Keith Lee's theme is not available, so I need to find it on YouTube. Sorry, just bear with me a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Now we can continue. Alright, in the first matchup, non-title action, the NXT champion Ricochet defeats EC3. Also non-title action, the NXT North American Champion, or what am I saying, the NXT Tag Team Champions, rather, Street Profits, defeats Heavy Machinery. Kairi Sane defeats Nikki Cross. And now it's time for the main event. NXT North American Champion Aichner making his WITM Season 5 debut, taking on 3 of the contenders to his NXT North American Championship, Fabian Aichner, Kona Reeves, and Keith Lee. Let's get our second matchup of the episode underway.
This is going to be very interesting. Stay with us. This fatal 4-way match is next.
All right, Aichner, of course, coming in as NXT North American Champion, has not yet had a match since becoming NXT North American Champion. And he'll be taking his first non-title match, will be a tough one, as he'll be taking on, of course, 3 of the contenders to his NXT North American Championship. Aichner comes following Dalton Roush's loss in our first episode of WITM Season 5 against Corey. Aichner is now currently tied for second place with Dalton Roush in the WITM rankings as well. So Aichner can become the clear-cut second placeman if he can pick up a victory here tonight in this fatal 4-way matchup, which of course he only has a 25% chance of winning, but we've seen Aichner succeed with the odds against him before, including in an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal in WITM Season 4. And of course, with 4 created characters, it's taking a little while to load up. There we go, now it's moving. Alright, let's get our second matchup of the night underway.
And, of course, quick thank you to everybody watching tonight for spending part of your Halloween with us.
And I can see that Saxton got dressed up for the occasion. I didn't realize they made nerd costumes.
And his opponents, first, from Italy, weighing in at 241 pounds,
spending a portion of their Halloween with us here tonight.
Next year, guys, I'm thinking the 3 of us should come in a theme costume. Perhaps the Fabulous Freebirds, or dare I say, the Wyatt Family.
I will never dress up again.
From Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 250 pounds, Reeves.
Byron, I gotta say, you seem like you're ready to jump out of your seat in anticipation for this one.
Yeah, it's either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
I'm the finest. You don't respect me, you're just spineless. Everything I touch becomes timeless. Oh yeah, I want the gold and the diamonds. The finer things. I want the finest things. Give me the finest things like 10 million mansion on a hilltop, helipad on the roof, Gold roll the ice and I'm still hot. Reeves is the truth. Nobody told you I'm the finest. You don't respect me, you're just mindless. Everything
And from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 295 pounds, Keith Lee.
Corey, I can tell you these superstars are excited to be able to compete tonight on Halloween.
Would you stop, Cole? Do you really think these superstars care about a silly holiday like Halloween? The only thing they care about is winning a match.
Here we go.
From that one, the 4 men in the ring.
Fatal 4-way non-title match of AIM Master.
Is a fatal 4-way. Anything can happen, and the match can be over in an instant.
As he's a North American champion, and of course for Reeves, Keith
But that
Lee,
doesn't mean
and Fabian Aichner, this is a huge opportunity to possibly rise up to the #1 contenders.
Using all his power to drive.
AIM Masters needs to win the world title.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
See after this if I can turn down the crowd noise or something.
Shifting focus to that arm. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
Why the 2-5 live match 2 times the speed.
Oh, I think this man means business. That lands.
AIM Master going after one of NXT's
He's
new
inflicting
signings.
some serious pain here. He's starting to feel it here.
Made a name for himself just about a year and
position
his time on the
At this
independent.
point, it's still anybody's match,
Making
Cole.
his way
But
to
he's
the
got to be
WWE.
careful not to take too much more
After the
punishment here
Hawaiian
if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
And right now with NXT North American Champion, AIM Master
Not to let this get out of
on
hand.
a path of destruction. And the NXT universe doesn't seem to be very fond of AIM Master.
From what we've seen,
He's showing off some impressive powers.
serious injuries. He's on the defensive now. If he's not careful,
I
this
don't
could
think the
snowball.
NXT universe is a fan of any of these.
Hurry.
Really disappointed in what we're seeing from him here
Just about
tonight.
everything.
Heading in, I really thought he had a chance of winning
There's
this
that much
fatal
booing
four-way.
match.
Now,
Warrior and
I'm not so
Dalton
sure
Roush.
about that.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
Oh, man, right to
Fabian
the
Aichner sending AIM Master crashing outside where they will take their fight.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
AIM Master with
He's not looking like himself here. Well, he knew this was going to be heading into this one.
A crucial point in the match here.
Because Fabian Aichner with a
On
serious
his back, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-1 attack.
So he wants AIM Master back into the ring. Actually, no, he's going to
For a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of
into the canvas.
back into the match.
Or rather the apron.
Oh, can you believe that? Ow, that hurt.
And they can fight outside as long as they want, of course.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back
AIM
inside.
Master slammed against the barricade there.
And
And
he's
Aichner is going to make his way back to the ring to break up Keith Lee's pin attempt. AIM Master continuing to try to recover there
The force
on the barricade.
is
Right now
unreal,
it's
guys.
Keith Lee.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And he's heading back
Keith
in.
Lee turns to AIM Master
He gets him with
and
a
tumbles
reversal.
him, and that's going to entice AIM Master back.
His clothesline finds the mark. Inside the ring now.
Reeves Reeves into the ring now, telling his opponent to bring
chest with a chop.
wants a piece of the champion AOP Master. Now he goes after Kona Reeves. Down and the AOP Master laid out. That's Kona Reeves in control.
I think this man needs business. He's on his heels.
Kona Reeves showing
not
off
where he
here.
wants to be right now, guys.
Now all 4 men.
If you're a crucial part of the match for me
He
here,
throws
simply cannot
across the ring. AOP
gain
Master.
too much momentum. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is what makes him one of the best in the
Fabian
business.
Aichner, but Aichner catches the leg and gets the reversal. Keith Lee laid on the outside. Kona Reeves in the ring biding his time.
Yeah, I wonder why.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Keith Lee may be looking for a finisher there, but Fabian Aichner's going to break that up.
Tandem offense
Lee and
here.
Aichner with a temporary alliance to take out the champion AOP Master.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the big move coming.
This time,
Clothesline.
but I believe that might be AOP Master's offense. There's a reversal by AOP Master. Of course, Reeves on the ropes. There's a reversal by Reeves. And that was AOP Master that was broken up earlier.
Term injuries for sure. The human body can
Reeves
only
to the
absorb
outside.
so much
AOP
of that.
Master turns attention to Fabian Aichner.
Playing dirty here.
Raking
Starting
that
to look beaten, guys.
move of
It may be the end
Aichner.
for him here in this fatal four-way match.
Let's not write him off yet. Remember, his opponent isn't necessarily whistling Dixie either.
He's striking away at AOP Master in
his
the
head
corner.
took
Now
the
it's
that one.
Aichner with a DDT. That's going to send AOP Master to the outside.
Uh-oh.
Now Aichner powerbomb to Lee.
Oh, this
Kona
is
Reeves is
dangerous
back
right
into
here.
the ring. He's looking for a finisher. As Aichner looks to take flight, he's going to get
Here
their
he
move off
goes.
first.
This is a level of
It's going to be
destruction
Kona
no
Reeves
one
with a
was
back
expecting.
body drop.
This is his
Aichner
opportunity. He
launched
goes for the
himself
cover.
halfway across the ring, but I don't think he got all of Keith Lee. Yeah, Master back to
And now one more time.
Attitude adjustment.
AA by Lee to Aichner. He goes for cover and broken up by Reeves.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Yeah, Master rolling out the way of Reeves, but Reeves continues to go on the attack here with their opponents laid out. Reeves striking away at that wound of AOP Master, but getting low on stamina.
Warm up the buses. This one's
Suplex by Reeves, again, low on stamina. It takes a lot of energy and power to suplex a man the stature of AOP Master.
Can he finish the
Aichner
job?
launching himself through the ropes and to the outside to take out Keith Lee as Kona Reeves taunts the NXT Universe.
And a big chop.
And now all 4 men on the outside.
Strike to the back.
AOP Master gets back to his
rolling.
He heads into the ring. And now will join the rest of it. His opponents on the outside. Goes after Fabian Aichner.
Great move.
And now
Lightning
going after
fast
Kona Reeves,
reflexes.
who's laid on the outside.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Forces Reeves into the ring. All 4 men, well, not quite AOP Master yet.
Oh, I think this man needs business.
Splash by Kona Reeves with Kona Reeves dangling.
He hits the clothesline. Takes him down hard.
Tumble to the outside.
Aggression. He might have it.
Nicely done.
AOP Master with a
Different
huge
type of
power
focus to
bomb
punish an opponent like this. And a kick out.
into a Boston Crab. Of course, AOP Master cannot win the match on the outside. He can definitely wear down.
That's how you slam an opponent down. He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
Now AOP Master strike away at Reeves on the outside before Reeves breaks up.
No, he reverses it. Comes up big with a reversal.
There's another reversal by Reeves, but AOP Master reversal.
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Finally, he's done with Reeves and bides his
Back now
time.
inside the ring.
Fabian Aichner taking flight here.
Incoming when this guy's on.
And misses with a diving elbow drop. Master buys this time before going back after corner Reeves as he starts to stir again.
Right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
Reeves.
Oh, he
Only a head of Master into the top of the steps. Bloody
Can he
and
finish him off here?
Master. We'll have to keep an eye on injuries after this matchup.
Back in from the floor.
Master does not want to suffer an injury
Clothesline.
while he holds the North American Championship. Because he don't want to suffer an injury in the meantime.
Oh, and he
Definitely don't
reverses
want
it.
to injury cutting your championship reign short.
Got him caught.
Sent to the outside. Aichner forces Master to his feet.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
And Master's going to break it up. Series of punches to the gut. Aichner very heavily bleeding.
Takedown right there.
Break up the offense there.
Be it for him, Michael.
Nobody controls
Work on the leg of
Right.
All these men are very beat, bruised, and battered.
Best in the business.
Brutal, fatal four-way non-title match.
There's the reversal.
Expect anything less from an Master match.
Perfectly executed.
Reeves slamming the head of Keith Lee into the top turnbuckle. Now Lee's buzzed open. This match is turned into a bloodbath here.
Vicious. That might have done it, Cole.
Lee and Master laid out.
Wow, what a sequence.
Aichner going to work on Kota Reeves. Plants him on the top turnbuckle and sends Aichner to the outside. This is an opportunity for Kota Reeves.
Got him good with the punch.
He goes after Master. Now a temporary alliance by Lee and Reeves. Hit the double team maneuver on.
He's got the shoulders down.
Master. Lee goes for cover. Broke up right away by Reeves.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
And Reeves and Lee will take the fight to the outside, and that allows Aichner to go after Master, but Reeves sees it and heads back into the ring. Master forced him to leave.
Guys. Look at this.
Oh, do this.
Powerbomb.
And powerbomb onto the outside by Fabian Aichner.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And it's reversed.
How much damage has Master put in this match? All these pre-posts know how huge a victory here
In the towel at this
would
point.
be. Towards
Now inside the ring.
perhaps getting a title opportunity against Master in the future.
Showing off some of his speed there.
They are bringing it to
And he dodges out of the way. Looking for a repeat. Escapes trouble there. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Master fighting on the outside right now. It's Reeves.
This one was even more devastating.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's inflicting some serious. Here he goes for the win!
Powerbomb into a cover.
Digging deep for a kick out.
And Aichner somehow powers out. Master. Trying to introduce himself on the outside. Heads into the ring. Kota Reeves is ready to go back on the attack.
Business.
This is the
To the
beginning
top
of the end.
turnbuckle.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as
Now Master very heavy.
Looking for Michael.
Goes for cover on Aichner.
right here.
I think so.
And just like that, Master picks up a victory with his opponents distracted.
And here's another look at why the Fatal 4-Way is one of the most unpredictable and
Master's
entertaining
stealing some of
matches
the
in
offense.
WWE.
We're taking advantage of Master.
Night long. One of the
keep
great
momentum
WWE
going as
matches
North
I've
American
ever been able
champion
to watch.
by pinning Kota
Count
Reeves.
yourselves lucky, people. You might watch
Here
WWE
is
for
your
years
winner,
and only see a match that good a few times.
Still playing despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
It could have gone so many different ways, but in the end, only one of these competitors had what it truly takes to be the alpha.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Halloween evening.
It was a very brutal matchup. The blood pouring like buckets across the face of Master from every part of his body, even coming from the eyes a bit, as he celebrated there. But I don't think he cares because he does what he did what he loves to do. Walked away with a victory and picks up more momentum as NXT North American Champion. All right. Now with that victory, Master will move past Dalton Roush to the clear-cut second place position in the WITM rankings. Somebody just fix that. Edit that here on my computer. And Master advances to a record of 6-3-1 in his first 10 WITM matches. And how does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. Oh, I thought it was Conor Reeves that he pinned. I guess it was Fabian. Master took advantage of, and then when Lee got distracted and turned and rather than finishing off, Aichner turned his attention and stole the victory. Would you expect anything less though from Master? Were there any injuries? No, there were not. Alright. Time for the rankings update for NXT. Starting with the NXT women, who, on remind, Kairi Sane defeated Nikki Cross. Sane moves up to number 1. Cross falls to number 8. The NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai, number 1 contender Kairi Sane, number 2 Tainara Conti, number 3 Bianca Belair, number 4 Lacey Evans, number 5 Candice LeRae, number 6 Aaliyah, number 7 Shayna Baszler, number 8 Nikki Cross, number 9 Vanessa Bourne, number 10 Mia Yim, and number 11 Deonna Purrazzo. A couple new additions to the NXT Women's Division since Season 4, Mia Yim and Deonna Purrazzo. In the NXT Tag Team Division, Street Profits defeated Heavy Machinery, number 1 contenders. Number 2 Heavy Machinery, known as TM61. TM, the stable consisting of Steve Cutler, Wesley Blake, and Chad Lale. And now the NXT North American Championship rankings. Master defeated Fabian Aichner, Keith Lee, and Conor Reeves. Master remains champion. Aichner falls to number 5. Reeves and Lee remain 3 and 4 respectively, with a no decision for each man. And Ricochet defeated EC3. Ricochet remains champion. EC3 remains at the bottom, number 6 in the NXT Championship rankings. So the NXT champion is Ricochet, number 1 contender Lars Sullivan, number 2 Tommaso Ciampa, number 3 Johnny Gargano, number 4 Velveteen Dream, number 5 Aleister Black, and number 6 EC3. Our next event is WWE Evolution, or wait, it's probably main event actually. Yeah, never mind. And I think right now Corey is eligible, but he is currently the number 3 contender to the Intercontinental Championship, so we'll take him. So he's no longer eligible to compete on main event. We'll take him off of that. There we go. Now we can advance to main event, which we will sim. All right. So a main event, No Way Jose defeated Kurt Hawkins. Mojo Rawley defeated Apollo Crews. And Tyler Breeze defeated Zack Ryder. And those are all matches in the Intercontinental Championship rankings for Raw. So let's see. I'll have to go in through the calendar, I guess, to change up those rankings. Alright, so No Way Jose defeated Kurt Hawkins. No Way Jose remains #1 contender. And Hawkins falls to Hawkins remains number 8 because Ryder lost as well. Mojo Rawley defeated Apollo Crews. Rawley is not in these rankings for some reason. So I guess I need to add him to that division. There we go. I guess Corey's the #4 contender now because Rawley was ahead of him. He just wasn't in that division for some reason. And Crews falls to number 7. Tyler Breeze defeated Zack Ryder. Breeze moves up to number 5. Ryder remains at the bottom, number 10. So the Intercontinental Champion is Lashley. #1 contender, No Way Jose. Number 2, Mojo Rawley. Number 3, Jinder Mahal. Number 4, Corey. Number 5, Tyler Breeze. Number 6, Elias. Number 7, Apollo Crews. Number 8, Titus O'Neil. Number 9, Kurt Hawkins. Number 10, Zack Ryder. Now we move on to Evolution, which is the first ever all-women's pay-per-view. So I am going to have to edit that card off screen. I will have the results. Will be Monday Night Raw. If Corey and/or Dalton Roush are in action, we will have that for you on our next stream, which should be Monday night at 11:30. So Evolution results, and then if Corey and/or Dalton Roush are in action, we will have that for you in episode 3 of WITM Season 5, which so far has been good for most of the members of WITM, except for Dalton Roush, who took a loss in the opening episode. But Corey, Andrew Spud Strong, and Ayat Master all kicking off their WITM Season 5 with victories. We have yet to see Gerald in action on 5. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of WITM action. And also check out the WITM links in the description, the first being the WITM website, where you can find out how to get your own custom character in WITM for free. Check out the WITM Twitter as well. We will have your results from the first ever all-women's pay-per-view Evolution, as well as action for you on Monday Night Raw featuring Dalton Roush and/or Corey. This is Corey.